Do you sometimes find that your problems are bigger than you are? Do they seem to be getting out of control so you don't know how to deal with them? That's what we're going to talk about today. First of all, whenever you have a problem, I want you to consider it a challenge. Okay, so no longer use the word problem. It's now called a challenge. We have many challenges each day. And the good thing about challenges is you can grow from them and learn from them. But immediately when this thing is facing you and it's so big, you need to change it. And you know, a good way to change it is by using your imagination. So right now, think about a challenge that you have, something facing you that probably came up maybe even this morning, or something maybe that happens at work each day. But just think of one and use your imagination if you would. I want you to imagine that situation, that challenge, as if it's right in front of you. Let's say if it's a person that annoys you. Think of that person right in front of you right now. Okay, and imagine yourself growing. You're getting bigger and bigger. If you want to close your eyes to do this, you can. Imagine yourself growing and growing, and that person is staying the same size. So now that person, let's say they're 5.5 feet tall or 6 feet tall, and now you're 20 feet tall. Imagine yourself getting 30 feet, 40 feet. You're growing so big, you're a giant with your head above the clouds. And you're looking down at them, you just barely see them through the clouds. How do they seem to you now? They're just so little. They're so mini, whatever you want to call them. You know, tiny you, tiny you. Okay, they're insignificant. Matter of fact, you're getting so big, they're about the size of a flea. Okay, if there were a flea jumping on your hand, that's how big they are. Now, don't step on them. Okay, we don't want to be negative. But look at them and realize how tiny the problem is, how tiny the challenge is. See yourself as bigger than your situation, than your challenge. Once you realize that you are as big as you want and you can put your challenge into its place, into this little tiny person or thing or item situation, you can then think creatively. You've taken yourself out of the fire, so you can take a breath and you can figure out the challenge, figure out what you can do. We always have options. So what can you do in this very moment? Okay, right now, bring yourself to now. Don't worry about later. What can you do to change it? Think of your options, take the best one, and move forward. You are always bigger than your challenges. And if you're not, use your imagination and make yourself bigger. I don't care if you have to grow all the way out to the stratosphere. If you were on a space shuttle looking down at the planet Earth as that little blue ball about that size, and your challenge is on that little ball, how significant is it? It's pretty insignificant. So go ahead and try that. Shrink your problems, grow yourself, and share this message with your friends. I'd like to thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. That's how we grow. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.